Hello and welcome. In today's episode, I'm going to teach you how to play Sally's song from Nightmare Before Christmas on the ukulele. We're going to be working in the original key for the song, E minor, and if you'd like to follow along to a lead sheet, I included a link to that in the description. So without further ado, let's get started. So just to give a quick overview, I'm going to run down the song one section at a time, starting with the verse. But before that, I'm going to explain all the fingerings for all the chords in this song, so if you're a ukulele expert and don't need that, feel free to skip ahead to this time. Alright, so here are all the chord progressions we're going to be going over today. We have E minor, F major, B major 7, D major, G major, and A minor. Starting with E minor, we place our second finger on the second fret of the first string, our third finger on the third fret of the second string, and our fourth finger on the fourth fret of the third string. And it sounds like this. And then there's F major, in which we place our first finger on the first fret of the second string, and then our second finger on the second fret of the fourth string. And it sounds like this. And then there's B major 7, which is very similar to E minor, but all we do is just move that up one and have our second finger on the second fret of the second string, our third finger on the third fret of the third string, and our fourth finger on the fourth fret of the fourth string. And it sounds like this. And in A minor, all we do is place our second finger on the second fret of the fourth string, and it sounds like this. And then there's D major, in which we place our third finger on the second fret of the second string, our second finger on the second fret of the third string, and our first finger on the second fret of the fourth string. And it sounds like this. And then there's G major, in which we place our second finger on the second fret of the first string, our third finger on the third fret of the second string, and our first finger on the second fret of the third string. And it sounds like this. And now for the strumming pattern. For the most part, the strumming pattern goes like this. Down, down, up, down, up. So just to do that a few times, we have down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Now sometimes that strumming pattern is actually cut in half and we just play the down, down, up, specifically whenever there's a quick change in the chord progression or whenever we want to extend a chord for a longer duration. For example, whenever we play an F major chord in the verse, we add that down, down, up at the end, and whenever we play a D major chord in the verse, we just play that short. And if you're a little bit confused by that, it'll make a lot more sense when we're playing through the progressions. So starting off with the chord progression for the verse, we have E minor, F, B7, E minor, and then we have D, G, F, and then B7, and then E. And then finally we do D, G, F. And here's how it sounds when we strum it. Note again that the F major chord is extended and the D major chord is shortened. And when we sing along, I sense there's something in the wind that feels like tragedy's at hand. And though I'd like to stand by him, can't shake this feeling that I have. The worst is just around the bend. And now the strumming pattern for the chorus. It goes like this. E minor, B7, A minor, F, E minor, B7, A minor, B7, and then E minor. Now for this progression, each chord is played using the normal strumming pattern. It goes like this. And when we sing it, and does he notice And to give a full run through, here's what it sounds like all together. I sense there's something in the wind that feels like tragedy's at hand. And though I'd like to stand by him, can't shake this feeling that I have. The worst is just around the bend. And does he notice my feelings for him? And will he see how much he means to me? I think it's not to be. What will become of my dear friend? Where will his actions lead us then? And though I'd like to join the crowd in their enthusiastic cloud, try as I may, it doesn't last. And will we ever end up together? No, I think not. It's never to become, for I am not the one. And that, my friends, is how to play Sally's song on the ukulele. Now, if you found this helpful at all, I would encourage you to please subscribe as well as ring that bell. And let me know what other tutorials you'd like to see me do next, and feel free to comment anything I may have left out or something that you need extra help with. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.